Welcome back, everyone. Starkville motivational speaker Meagan has written books and shared her journey across the nation in the past, but this weekend marked the local launch of her newest book. It's called Held and Free. Meagan is here this morning to talk about her book and how you can join in on the festivities and, of course, get the book. Meagan, good to have you with us. Most
Thanks for having me.
We got to tell people how to get the book. We're going to get to that in a moment, but the book is Held and Free.
Yes, Held and Free.
Tell us about this book.
It is a combination of a concept that is near and dear to my heart, which is held and free. And it's my story in depth. It's a very raw and very vulnerable take on my coming out process as a gay woman in Mississippi and some of the challenges I've faced over the years and the healing I found through sharing my story with people who were different than me and who saw life or have seen life very, very different than I have. So it's about the healing process for me and just giving people the opportunity to know that their life can be held and free as well.
You have been on this program before talking about your story. So what made you decide that it was time to put it together in a book in a way that it can help anybody who sort of felt bondage in any situation?
This is something I've always wanted to write. I've always wanted to just tell it from a very raw perspective, from my very, very deep internal feelings to my outward experience. So this is a project that I always wanted to do. It took me 2 years to write this book because it was very hard to get through some of the chapters. And I don't know, I needed to do it for me first. And then second, through the telling of the stories in the book and getting through those tougher chapters, I realized the power of storytelling and how it can help other people too, because of the feedback that I've been getting from people. So
talk about the feedback you've gotten.
Oh, the feedback has been incredible. People are getting the book and they're saying, I read it in one sitting, and no one has ever said this about any of my books, so I'm really proud of that.
I held them captive.
Yeah. Or some people are saying, hey, I've read it twice. I had to go back and reread it again. But people are captivated by the story because it's just one long story. I'm used to writing inspirational books, motivational books that are short stories with concepts, and so this was a very different challenge for me.
While it is your story, it's kind of in a narrative form is what you've done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I've never done this before.
So what is it that you hope people will get from reading this book? What do you hope comes from it?
I hope that they'll have hope. I hope that they will believe that anything is possible for them too, that in sharing their own story that they can heal and that they can help others heal in their process too. And I really hope that people will know that we can connect with other people in a deeper way by sharing our stories rather than pointing the finger or blaming each other or telling each other that you're right and I'm wrong or whatever it is. I think just the storytelling as a point of connection is a really important thing to me and always has been in my career.
Well, sharing this book with your hometown, with your home community has been important to you, and so you've got some events that are coming up this weekend over a couple of days. So tell us first, it's going to kick off Friday night with a youth event, right?
Yes, there's a youth event on Friday night at the Sportsplex from 5:30 to 7:30. We're going to have multiple speakers. Some of the Mississippi State women's basketball players will be there. Elliot Marshall, my good friend, is coming in from Colorado to speak. We're going to have another special guest that's going to show up and surprise everybody, and we're just going to have it be like a basketball evening for kids and youth.
When you say kids and youth, what is there an age group here?
Right now what we're hearing is there's from 7 up to 18. Okay. So there's a wide range. Everyone's welcome.
All right, sounds good. Then there's a book signing, so people can come and get the book, get you to sign it, get up close and personal, and that's Saturday?
That is Saturday at the Bookmart in downtown Starkville from 11 to 1.
All right, sounds great. And then the book launch is going to be a nicer event, bigger that night, Saturday night, right?
Yeah, Saturday night at the Cotton Mill, and the seats are full for that one. Otherwise, I'd invite everybody. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that. It's a big celebration to get to this point in the book where I get to actually share it with the world. Aside
from the book and being able to share your story, share motivation to the book, you do a lot of public speaking around the country also, right?
I do. I do a lot of speaking, and I'm specifically doing speaking on the concepts of vulnerable storytelling and its power in building deeper connections between people, and that's what I talk about, and that's what I love to talk about. All right, the book is Held and Free. You can get it at the Bookmart. You can go get it signed this coming Saturday, and don't forget about the youth event. That is this Friday night. Thank you so much, Meagan, for sharing your story and for coming to see us. We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.